Hello everyone and welcome to the RMI Cosplay live stream with me, your host, Iron Warrior Cosplay. How are we all doing, chat? It's been a day. I tell you this though, we are indeed on a Wednesday stream. I'm gonna turn the light a little bit. Because goddamn, there we go. That's better. I was just being drowned by just a ton of light just now. How are we all doing, chat? There's so many of you here so quickly on a Wednesday. Do I have to change my streams to a Wednesday to get a bunch of you here? It's insane. Totally not a Tyrannid from the Warp. I'm the first one here. You very much are. Harry Wright, how you doing? Flash, how the devil are you, my boy? Looking forward to MCM, by the way. Tom does stuff. Yes, indeed. The hype is real. I'm very, very excited for it. Can't wait. And the Pengler emerges from the Warp. I hope we're all doing well. Chat, I hope we're all doing well. I've got, like I said, it's a Wednesday stream. I've got a few things to talk about, few things to sort out, a few bits and bobs to do. But much to talk about, including MCM London, and what's happening, what are the plans, all that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you. There's much excitement. I'm actually just sorting a little something out here for you guys. Believe it or not. A little something. Like, that's the thing. While the stream is running and you guys are waiting for me, I'm not just sat here. I'm like busy doing stuff. I'm setting things up, getting a few bits and bobs ready, but obviously I can't get everything ready in time. I did try to start at 7. We were a little bit late starting, so I do apologize. But there we go. I'm gonna just rip that off. That just broke. Wonderful. Yes. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. God damn. Never mind. I will do this. Got something cool to show you guys. Very hyped about it because a few of you have been asking, where did that just vanish off to? Ah, come on. Hold on, something's just fallen off the table with me. It was right here. God damn it.
The Legion thanks you for your support.
Thank you so much,
Happy
Pengler!
Wednesday.
Holy crap, hold on. This is, let me thank you properly. We just find this. I'm now under the desk, chat. I'm now under the desk. Do you know what? I have a feeling I know where it went, and I have a feeling it's not in my boot. What's the dickens? Okay, well, that's annoying. I'd wired up an LED to show you guys, and randomly it was on my desk, and I was just cutting a piece of wire for it, and it fell, and now it's vanished. Not on my lap. Well, bugger. There goes the start of stream. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Found it. Hey, there's the start of stream. It's back. Awesome. Right. Okay. So let's get into this. The Pengler. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for the £5. Seriously. Thank you so much. Genuinely means a lot. I will use that £5 at MCM to buy myself a much needed beverage. Because I tell you, I've had a time as of late. But I'm very excited nonetheless for MCM. Let me just strip this wire. I normally strip these differently, but I have to strip it like this because the way I want to show you guys. There we go. And then use this. Nice. And then do a bit of this. Now I've packed my soldering iron away, so I am just going to super quickly do this. Where are you? This is not how I planned the start of stream, by the way. This is not how I planned. Have a pint on me. I'll have a whiskey on you. I will have a whiskey. I am a whiskey man. People call me old. And call me what you want. Whiskey is so much better than beer. Let's hope that works. Just temporary. My soldering iron I packed away just before stream. And now I'm having to just do this super quick. Right. I'm going to test this before I show you, because if I show you and it doesn't work, I'm going to look like a right twat. Doesn't work. That's so funny. Right, try now. Negative. Come on, positive. Sorry about this terrible start to stream. This was not how this was meant to start. This was meant to start much better than this, with things working correctly. But it looks like that hasn't really worked the way I wanted it to. So I will just cut that up and take it off. Like that. There we go. Right, then I'll strip this back. Strip that back. And then just wrap it around. Fingers crossed that works. Hopefully it will. Oh, I've got to cut this shorter now. By the way, I found the best wire strippers in the world, and I will show you guys in a bit. Fingers crossed this works now. There we go. Right, Jesus Christ. This is insanity. The second I plan something and I get everything laid out, the second I hit go live, everything just goes. So, as of late, you guys have seen I have finished my Krieg Medicaid gauntlet. Well, this is how I wire my blinking LEDs. My blinking LEDs. Bloody LEDs, blinking LEDs. If you're in the UK, you'll know what I mean. What I do is I buy whatever color LED I want. In this case, this is red. I have red, green, and blue. And I have like these old-fashioned yellow ones with like a warm yellow. I don't have too many of them, but I have a few. And this here, it won't focus on it. Probably, maybe, if I do that. Focus on this. Wait, hold on. If I go in front of the camera. Focus. And that'll do it. There you go. I put this little resistor on it. See that resistor? I solder that resistor to the positive leg of this LED. Okay. Now this. Oh, first time ever. There we go. Sorry, my phone was on loud. So anyway, I wire a little resistor to there, and that little resistor, I buy them off eBay. I'll show you guys later. But that makes it blink. See? Now, people are asking me how I did it. This is it. That's it. It's super easy. And what I do then is I use heat shrink. I have tiny, tiny heat shrink tubes that I heat shrink over the resistor and over that other one. Sometimes I'll do them together, but that's a bad idea, so I do them separately now. Sometimes I'll do them separately and then one big one together. But that's how I wire my little LEDs to blink, for those of you asking, because a few of you have asked, how do you get the LEDs to blink? And with that, it's time. With that, it is time. You turn the volume down a bit for me. And with that, it's time to show y'all. I'm not American, but it's time for me to show y'all this Medicaid gauntlet. You guys have probably seen a lot of this around, but there you go. So this is my Death Corps of Krieg Medicaid gauntlet. Now, Medicaid is what Rage of Krieg explained to me it was called, because I kept calling it something else. Blinking LED, they're wired up together. They're wired up in a circuit. And then I've got these two, red and yellow. This is the old-fashioned yellow one I was telling you about. I've Got red and yellow solid LEDs here. And this is what it looks like. And I'm over the moon with it. It fits the coat. This is my Krieg trench coat right here. This is my Krieg trench coat. I've been using it in some videos and stuff. And this thing, I think personally, I have decided that it's going to be a left arm prop. So it's going to be on my left arm. Not only that, it's because I can do this and I can see this. But not only that, I can show people this. And this is my logo. And it says Iron Warrior Cosplay on it. And for those of you wondering, because I spoke to some of you, and some of you were wondering why. But you can get your phone, tap it against it, and it takes you to my link tree. So instead of carrying business cards around, I can just open my arm like that. I say, tap your phone against that. They can tap the phone against it, and they'll have my social media links. I'm the thing. Not only do I love this, the chainsaw, by the way, instead of the knife. Now, for those of you wondering, so if I type in Krieg Medic, I can show you guys. Wow, my screen is turned. There we go. I can show you guys the Krieg Medic Gauntlet. This is the image I used in my album. I need to give credit to somebody at some point because I can't find them. But anyway, this is Krieg Medic Gauntlet. Now, obviously, this one's different. This one has the little screen here and the buttons here. I have gone an entirely separate and different route. So mine do completely different shit. Mine do completely different things. The buttons, by the way, these little buttons here, they're just pieces of foam that I painted. And I don't know why I decided to go and make it look like a children's toy, but it's fun and I love it. Now, something I really like, okay? The internals and everything are now sprayed black and painted black acrylic, so you can't see them. But this is what I love the most, okay? This is my panel. And this took a little bit of like finessing or whatever. But I detailed it and everything. What you do is you pull the top piece off, and behind it is a magnet. There's the magnet, and there is a washer and a screw. So magnet, washer and screw, and it attaches. See? It's not in properly. So what I do is I put that against that. I push it up against a piece of foam, and then I smush this down into the socket like that. And that is now not going anywhere. One magnet was more than enough. And in here is all the wiring, but most importantly, one 9-volt battery that I can disconnect. So what's really cool about this prop, and what I'm really happy about, is you really don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to have a battery in it. You could just wear it as a Medicaid gauntlet, because no one's really going to recognize that it doesn't have LEDs. That is a chainsaw. But this battery, this Pro Cell battery, forgotten who gave me this. I needed a 9-volt battery. It ran out. My chest box ran out. And I needed this. And I tested this and used it a bunch of times for different like layouts or whatever. This got hot. Like, I could barely hold it in my hand. So this is a test battery. Might get rid of it and put like a decent one in. Let's see. Sweet. Do you need couches for video chance? Probably for photos. Photos most likely. Maybe a video. I've got a bunch of TikToks planned. For MCM, not specifically for the medic, but just in general. Let's have a look. This chap here on Reddit, Krieg Doctor. Okay, so let's have a quick look here now. Hobby and painting. Okay, Silent _Hill _F. Silent Hill F. I think that's a new Silent Hill that's coming out. That's... oh, my apologies. A fucking ad. Sorry. Someone called Schnitzel. Schnitzel? SHNNITZELL. Schnitzel. I don't know whether he made this or whether he painted it or whether, you know, I'm not 100%. But this mini is what inspired my Krieg shoulders. This is the inspiration for my Krieg shoulders. I didn't see the other shoulder. I presume they're both the same. But this is what inspired my Krieg shoulders, for example. There it is. What I have noticed with these Krieg minis is their shoulders are more stout. I didn't quite know that until I built these. I didn't quite know they were that stout until I've seen more photos recently. They're like smaller. Hey, how you doing? Cedru, how you doing? Welcome, by the way. Thanks so much for all the amazing comments. You've been genuinely very kind. But yeah, this is where I got my inspiration from, if you will. This helmet, by the way, with like the mohawk is like red, and then another one to make like the medic cross. I think it's really cool. It's a very awesome mini. Ah, there you go. So the other shoulder, the other white shoulder, isn't painted at all. There you go. So that's just a little bonus there for you guys. So the other one isn't. So on my one, I did this instead. But yeah, so did you see the characters? Where'd you get that from? Where Pengler, sorry, I missed your message. Where did I get what from? Let me know, and I will I'll reply to you. Sorry about that. Iron, did you see the Uwu Krieg? Yes, I did. I did see the Uwu Krieg gas mask. Are you gonna actually like paint that, or are you gonna like what are you gonna do? I'd love to know. Because if you are gonna do an Uwu like cute Krieg, then hold on, let me just double. Let me just go. Come on, Facebook. Facebook's so slow tonight. I think that's Facebook. If you're going to, if you're gonna do like cute, like Uwu-esque. Oh, come on, mouse, Jesus. If you're gonna do cute Uwu-esque stuff, then just get on my level. Just get on my level. I am the cutest Krieg. How dare you try and take my goddamn Uwu from me? Oh,
reinforcements
my God! Siege Root, my guy! 5 gifted memberships? Holy shit!
Reinforcements have
Congratulations, Duca does. Dan Sims, totally not a Tyrannid in the Warp, now has a membership. Zeta Omega and Ironfoot. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you so much. That means a lot. For the Emperor, innit? Chaos Star. I'm joking.
Sir, reinforcements have arrived.
Thank you so much. Holy shit. That genuinely means a lot. Seriously. Thank you. Siege please tell me,
Sir,
have you joined my Discord? I hope you're in the Discord. Genuinely, if you're not, please join the Discord. I would love to have you in my Discord. You are welcome. When you go to the faction selector, you know what to do. Select Krieg. It's just easy. No, thank you. Seriously, no, thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. That really means a lot. I'm genuinely grateful for you. Thank you so much. I've said in the chat that I'm down to be a meme photos, videos. Oh, awesome. Flash. I'm looking forward to that. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Holy crap. I might make forever time to do out. Do it, Tom. That'd be awesome. Siege Root. Holy shit. Fuck. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was telling Tom. Yeah, Tom does stuff. Tom, get on my level. Check it out. Uwu. Not only that, Kawaii des Iron Warrior. Not even that. Check it out. I even have them. There they are. The Uwu. Wait, come on. There we go. Uwu. Uwu. Yeah, we had fun back in the day. Yeah, I am adorable. Don't mess with me and my cherry blossoms. And look, check it out. Even me with a maid. Thank you. I am adorable. Don't try and mess with me. Get on my level. Oh, awesome, you're in. Awesome. Right, hold on. I will double check. Jesus Christ. I'm just getting a bunch of spam things from YouTube now being like, hey, by the way. I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Thank you so much, Siege Root. Genuinely. Right, Siege Root, just for you, because, you know, you're a legend. When you join, you'll see a section that says new joins. See, it says new joins. Under there, you'll see the introduction. Have a read of the introduction. There's the rules page. Have a read of that. And then click faction selector. When you click faction selector, it will show you this list, right? This list shows you a bunch of different images and different like factions and stuff. Death Core of Krieg is there. It's the skull. What you do then is you press the skull emoji on the blanket of emojis at the bottom here. Click the skull emoji. I currently have 83 members of the Death Corps of Krieg and 33 members of the Iron Warriors, which is insane. And 33 members of Chaos Space Marines, which is really awesome. But there's 15 Slanesh in there somewhere, which is scary. But yeah, have a read of the rules and everything like that, and just enjoy. It's a place for people to enjoy and just have fun. There's a Krieg build channel. There's a channel that I've dedicated to all the links and information on how to build a Death Corps of Krieg cosplay. Same with the Space Marine, mainly my Iron Warrior, so you can build a Space Marine. There's all the links to patent stuff. In file sharing, there is so many amazing people in there who are just giving away incredible files. It's stunning how like nice my community is. And they're just like, hey, here you go. Here, have these awesome patents and stuff like that. So I think that's absolutely incredible. And can I just say a massive, massive thank you to you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Siege Root. I hope it's Siege Root. S-I-E-G is Siege, or is it S-I-G-E? I really hope I'm saying it right. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I genuinely. Also, I created a black and red background thing, which I want to pass on if you want. It's A4. I also created a black and red background thing, which I want to pass on. If you... What? Black and red background thing? I'm so... That's the pronunciation. Yes! Tom does stuff. Let me know. Put it in the Discord or something, because I have no idea what you're on about. No idea. But I do need to do this. I do need to do this super quick in general. I'm just going to do this super quick. There you go. Awesome. I have added everyone in general and very much yourself, Cedric, to say a massive thank you to you for the 5 gifted. That's insane. Thank you so fucking much. Holy shit. This Just Chatting stream has just gone wild. So, Cedric, if you haven't been here, I was just talking about this. If you want me to explain this again and show it again, I am more than happy to. But what I was going to move on to next were my shoulders, which are now done. They have the Velcro on them too. They're ready to rock and roll. They fit onto the armor and everything. And this is the part where I want to show you guys how it all goes together. Any hints for what people plan for Sundays? Sunday, I'm probably just going to walk around MCM, maybe in cosplay. We'll see.
Sir,
but, you know,
reinforcements have arrived.
Mr. Time's back again. 18 months. 18 months, my guy. Mr. Time, how you doing? Love the work, by the way. You're currently making a new skull and a stick. Please tell me you're going to make a little trigger for the mouth to move up and down. I would die laughing if I saw that. It'd be incredible. I will see if I picture somewhere. Please do, Tom. Let me know. Right, this is going to be fun because it's on wheels. Come on. Come on. You move over there. There we go. Okay. Right, so I've done this for you guys so I could show you guys. That can go there. Now then, this part is to show you guys how things happen, okay? Yes, a new cane that's a sword. That is so cool. Sword cane. See what I can do. Yeah, dude, seriously. If you can walk on it and it's still a sword, that would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. Hey, Flash has joined. Welcome, Flash. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Love this. Right. This is what I want to show people, because a lot of people haven't seen this. A lot of people don't get it. So this is why it's good to show people things. I try not to not show people things, because I like showing people things. So, you know. Seedroot's just become a member.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Seedroot, you're insane. Thank you so much, and welcome. Welcome. You are... Wait a minute. Are you a warsmith? Did you just become a warsmith? Oh my god, you're a warsmith. You just became the highest tier in my entire... Seriously, thank you so much. Holy crap. Now that you're in the Discord, by the way, because you're a member of... because you're a warsmith, you get access to the warsmith side of the Discord. I am blown away right now. Holy crap. I don't know what to say. I was just about to go and explain stuff, but now I'm just in awe. You make sure you link your Discord and YouTube together. If you link the Discord and YouTube together, it will allow you access to my Warsmith Discord. That's so cool. Thank you, Tom. I just saw what you posted. Ah, that's so cool. Yeah, thank you so much, Tom. Seriously, that's really nice. I can see that, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the colors. I really do. Like it's my vibe. Like it could either have been black and red or just entirely hazard stripes. Both would have been cool. Thank you so much. I just really like seeing your work and photos and stuff, and I support you. Seedroot, thank you so much. Normally, I stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. until like 9 or 10. But holy crap. Roman, how you doing? Welcome, Roman. I'm just reeling off this legend that is Seedroot, who is being a legend right now, and I'm blown away. I'm fucking blown away. Seedroot, would you like me to show you this again? I could show you the battery compartment and stuff like that, and how that works and everything. If you want, let me know. I don't know what to do. I want to give something back. I don't know what to do. Holy crap. So, this will be a left arm prop. I've decided left arm. Because I can see the, I'm going to say like Auspex scanner kind of thing, but it's like a radar scanner. Plus I can click these buttons, click, click, click kind of thing. This is really cool. I was showing people this, I think, before you arrived. This here, it looks cool and everything. This is actually the magnetic door that hides the battery cable and all the wiring. So what I do is I put this like that, and then I tuck it into a little strip of foam that I've made inside the gauntlet, which I can't show you because it's a bit too like tight in there. But there we go. I'll just pop that back on. Once that's popped back on, that is, you know, solid. Now, when you put it on, it's all just on my arm. So I have yellow for like injured, I guess, red for dead, flashing green for needs assistance. I don't know. I'll just figure something out. And then a red blinking LED there, and a little like mesh filter. Little filter there. There's a really cool filter there. I think that's really cool. This cool Greeblies from Evil Ted. I have like a mold. And I added some cool details, which added this little panel here, that kind of thing. And I'm really happy with it. It fits really well over this large cuff. So to show you guys, this is the sleeve for my Krieg, and this cuff is a really long piece of fabric that's been like folded over a bunch of times, and this is quite thick. And when I'm wearing this and the Under Armour thing I wear, the what you call it, the black shirt with the thumb holes. With this like wrapped up underneath it like that, it fills this cavity perfectly, so it doesn't move. This at the moment moves on my arm, see? It's like really loose. But once it's packed with that stuff, it's fine. So this is what this looks like, and this is what's really cool. Check this out, okay? I'm going to log into my phone. So let's say, for example, Cedric, that you and I have a photo together at Comic-Con, and you don't know me, and you're like, oh, cool, thanks so much. Do you have a business card? I'm like, no, I don't. But on this, just to show you, I have that. And that logo is my my company logo, maybe you could call it. But that's my logo. That's my cosplay logo. It says Iron Warrior Cosplay, and it's an Iron Warrior helmet. What I do is I just open my arm like that, and I'm like, hey, here you go. You take your phone, you tap your phone against it, and it takes you to my link tree. So this is my link tree for Iron Warrior Cosplay. So this is all my links, everything from start to finish. And yeah, you just tap it against that, and there you go. Takes you straight to it. So that's what I'll be using at MCM as my business card when I'm in my Krieg Medic. So this will be my Krieg Medic. I have plans to make a new chest box. Not for the Krieg Medic specifically, but just in general, I want a new chest box because my one's getting very old. As much as I like it, it's got LEDs and stuff in it. None of them blink or anything because I've only just kind of discovered like how to make blinking LEDs. But I wanted to make a new one for some time, and I would love to make one for MCM now that I've gotten the majority of like the stuff I need out of the way. For example, the shoulder pad and this for my Deathcore Medic, including the medic bag, which I already built. But what I wanted to show you guys was some people don't quite get it when I explain about the Velcro thing. So this is 2 pieces of Velcro, okay? And normally on my shoulders, I have a piece of Velcro here, like a thin piece of Velcro here, and this larger piece of Velcro here, okay? That's why there's this piece of Velcro and this piece of Velcro here. When I put the Velcro on the shoulders, this is how I do them. I stitch them here on the very edges, but I do not stitch them in the middle. Leave them loose, okay? And then stitch them again on the sides, and then in the middle, just in the middle of on the top of this one, stitch it there, okay? Why, do you ask? And I'll tell you why. When you're wearing this on your shoulder and it's attached by Velcro, if you have the Velcro stitched perfectly, like really tight onto the shoulder where there's like no flexibility in it at all, the moment you lift your arm, like if you look at my hoodie now, the moment you lift your arm, creases happen. And these creases are creating like little air pockets underneath your hoodie or your shirt or whatever. So they're like these little ripples. Then when you pull it down, it goes tight again. That's essentially what I've tried to recreate here. Now, what happens when I put this on the shoulder is, number one, it just stays because it's on. Okay? That's it. But if I then move the arm up and down, obviously my shoulder isn't in it, but when I move it, you can hear the Velcro a little bit, but that's just the Velcro flexing. That's the Velcro just being able to let go a little bit, being able to move, and it moves with you. It's more fluid. Yes, the shoulder is a little bit loose on your shoulder, but you can just take it off and you can run with it. It'll just flop around. It'll just flop with the fabric and it'll be permanently attached to you. The thing I've seen a lot of Kriegi boys do, especially my Kriegi boys, I say my Kriegi boys, I call them my Kriegi boys because they're my Kriegi boys, is they'll do shoulders, maybe not these ones, but they'll do shoulders and stuff, and they will like hot glue leather straps with a belt buckle, like top or bottom. And they'll be there, and I've seen them do it. They'll be here, and they'll be getting the buckle around. They'll be trying to put the buckle in or whatever. And then I'll just walk up, and I'll just walk up, and I'm just going to put my shoulder on. Cool. So I've just put my shoulder on. There you go. Done. Looks nice, doesn't it? And it's just there. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, let me just... There you go. Done. Oh, let me just take my shoulders off super quick. Let me just put them back on. Let me just take them off super quick. There you go. They're off. I'm just gonna pop it back on. Done. This is why I feel personally Velcro's the way to go when it comes to attaching Krieg shoulders. If you had heavier shoulders or 3D printed ones, I can't be the person who tells you use Velcro because I don't know. I'm not a 3D printing kind of guy when it comes to 3D printing Krieg shoulders. I know Yanovich, love Yanovich to bits. Me and him work alongside each other quite often. Yanovich was the inspiration for the gas mask to start off with, which is a big deal for me because that gas mask is one of my favorite things I built for my Krieg. And that's saying something because I have a lot of cool stuff I've built for my Krieg, but that gas mask is... With the Velcro, and Velcro for the win, Roman Father, absolutely, is because it just works. You just pop it on, and it's done. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. They just sit there. Yes, when I'm wearing my shoulders, if I lift my arms and like bend like my arms like this or something, the shoulder will hit here, and you'll hear the Velcro like come apart a little bit. But that's not a problem. The second I lower my arms down, the Velcro opens back up and just reattaches itself. I have never had a Krieg shoulder just fall off without me wanting it to. I've made them fall off, but they don't just fall off because it's Velcro. The only time they probably will fall off is if the Velcro just goes to shit, which is really cool about this stuff. This Velcro has been on now since I made the Krieg, and it hasn't died yet. The Velcro I think that'll die first will be the Velcro on the back, the soft Velcro, the hook. No, that's the hook. This is the loop. The loop. I think this will die first. So I'll end up having to tear this off, sand it down, and put a new one on. With my current pair of shoulders, nothing at the moment. My original Krieg shoulders, which are behind me in this big chest. Not the blue one, the one behind that one. I have another big box. Courtesy of Coraxy and Cosplay, thank you so much. I have my Krieg in there at the moment because I've been fixing the suitcase because the suitcase broke. Those shoulders now, they're starting to go a little bit. They go on, but they're a bit... they've been on and off a lot. There was a point where I was just going to keep them on the shoulders. I was just going to Velcro them on, and then that's it. But it's hard to pack into my suitcase without crushing them or damaging them, because in the end, they are just foam. And as much as I like foam, it's just... you need them to be not crushed or damaged. It's pretty good going. You know what it is, and I'm not saying like, oh, my work is very solid or whatever, but when you've just got 3 pieces of foam, well, 4 technically with this strip in here, but when you've got like 3 pieces of foam glued together, and you've painted up with, and you've roofed it or whatever, you can throw these. These are yeetable, damageable. You can repeatedly hit them, and they're fine. And here's a cool thing, right? If I bend that a little bit, right? All you do... I've just put a crease in that, okay? And what... Sorry, hold on. Let me put a bigger crease in it. There you go. Let me put some creases in it so I can show you. There you go. See the creases there? What you do now is you take a heat gun that's actually plugged in. Hold on. You grab the plug for it. You get your heat gun. You put it on a low setting, a nice low setting, and you can slowly... run the heat gun over the piece. Just run the heat gun really gently over it. You don't want too much heat. The second you've done that, it was never there. See what I mean? That's why I love foam. I love Thompson's 10-year roof sealer. It's rubber and it just works. You know what I mean? I have loops of webbing to loop through the rank slide flaps of my greatcoat and a small patch of Velcro further down to keep the pad from moving within my arm. That's quite clever. I like that. I have loops of webbing through the rank slide flaps of my coat. I like that. That's quite clever. At least they won't go anywhere now, so they're solid. Like magic. Yeah, foam is great. New update on my sword in Discord. Nice. I shall check after the stream, Mr. Titan. Tell you what I didn't do, and that's make myself a drink. We should go be right back, actually. I need to go get a drink. So, right, I'll be back in just a moment. Bear with me just a second. We are back. And yes, indeed. Hydration break. Goddamn. Space King in 3 days, by the way. Holy shit, I can't wait. I love Space King. Really do. I think it's brilliant. I think it's so funny. I can show you at some point. Please do. Or do a video and put it on YouTube. Put it on TikTok. And do social media. But yeah, hydration, definitely. My throat was killing me. Holy crap. Oh, man alive. It's so much better. I used to have a hydration button. I need to make an exclamation mark hydration tongue. I need to make a hydration button exclamation mark like hydration and have like a cooldown on it. Anyway, right, so talking about cosplays and stuff for MCM, I'm pretty much ready, except for the box. And stuff I wanted to tell you guys about is this. Remember, Warhammer Meetup by Iron Warrior Cosplay is on Saturday, the 25th of October, which is MCM, from 3 until 4. Okay? So, remember that. That is the Saturday, the 25th of October, from 3 till 4. 4, don't really listen to the 4. 3 o'clock, listen to 3 o'clock. Everyone needs to be there for 3 o'clock. The 4 o'clock is like the hour I need to get everyone where I need them to get everybody ready. And then that's pretty much it. You know, like then we can just take loads of photos and stuff like that. Another thing I really want to show you guys is this. We are now on the official, move it over, the official MCM website. We're on the official MCM website. If you go to the schedule, meetups, go to schedule, panels and information, meetups, and go to W. It'll be Warhammer 40k Meetup by Iron Warrior Cosplay, and it'll tell you here as well, Saturday, 25th of October, from 3 till 4. Meeting point to the side of the main staircase outside by the tree area. So you remember where last year was? You go down the stairs to the left where the trees are. There's that big open space. Usually we plan it with the ODST guys, with the Halo guys. We normally go with the ODST guys. They then move from their space at the same time. When we get there, they move away from the space and we take over their space. That's usually how it works. Not every year, but that's usually how it works. And it says, all 40k fans welcome. We would love to see as many Warhammer cosplayers attend and join in the group photo along with group cosplays and individual shoots. That's how we're doing it this year. A bunch of like singles, a bunch of individual like group stuff. I know the Krieg are always eager to have some photo shoots and stuff. So that's the plan. I'm quite excited for it. Like I said, there is also a secret cosplay of mine happening on Sunday. But then again, like I was saying, depending on how tired I am Sunday, I might not cosplay on Sunday. But I've left it as a secret because you never know. Right now, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. MCM day 3, I'm like, I'm dying, and it's like the worst thing ever. What is that? Oh, it's just a bit of ginger in my beard. Never mind, just a bit of ginger in my beard. Anyway, so yeah, I need to I need to see whether I'm like not absolutely fucked on Sunday. So fingers crossed, I can make it. So you're probably wondering as well, just to make sure I've mentioned this, the reason I'm streaming today, or tonight even, is because tonight is the only night I have free, because tomorrow night we have the meeting for the vintage show for this old girl. There's the meeting is happening then, and the reason we're having the meeting then is because we had to move the show forward. It's been a whole thing. We had huge thunderstorms and rain and stuff here. It was really bad. You probably, in a bunch of the videos I did while I was making this, I was making this, you can hear rain in the background. You can hear rain hitting the roof, and it was horrendous. The power went out twice while I was working on it. So I'd be working on this. I'd be like, working on this, and suddenly it'd go pitch black, and the power would go out, and I'd be like, just sat here in the dark, and I'd just grab my phone and just be like, yep, power's gone out. Cool. So it's just, it is what it is. But I know Chapter Master Valrak is doing a watch along, I believe, of Space King. I'm gonna just be at home watching it on my TV because I cannot wait to watch it. There's something about Space King and it's huge middle finger to Games Workshop. It's just the funniest thing, and it always makes me laugh just knowing that, like, they're like, well, you stopped just making the Space Marine stuff because you're dicks. We're just gonna make something that's like it, and you can't do anything about it, and it just makes me the happiest. The sacred globules. The sacred globules. I can extract the sacred globules with this. What does it say when he extracts it? Extracting sacred globules. It's like praise be to Space King. it's like globule extraction. Praise be to Space King. Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, that's like I said, that is what's going on right now, and it's like I said, busy. So Saturday, Sunday I'll be busy. Thursday I'll be busy. Friday I might be free, but I don't know. For Friday night I usually do prep on this, ready for, but we'll see. But other than that, that's pretty much it in terms of like planning. Once again, by the way, I'd like to thank Siege Root for the membership and becoming a member of the Warsmiths. Holy God, I still can't believe you became a member of the Warsmith. Be sure, by the way, to link your YouTube and Discord together. At least that way, then you can. Oh wow! Oh wow! Does this mean I have to give 5 Warsmiths? Witchlight just thought he had to give 5 Warsmiths. That's so funny. I love that. It's good. It's good thing this isn't a Slaneshi board, because I'm really worried what sort of members we got. Can you imagine if we had some like really weird Slaneshi members? It'd be really funny. I would be happy. I'd be happy. I wouldn't care. It'd be a lot of fun. Why not, eh? Why not? But anyway, no, seriously, thank you so much for the memberships. I can't wait. I'm gonna go home tonight. And my girlfriend's not watching tonight, by the way. She's actually away, just visiting her mum. And I'm gonna go home and be like, so you never guess what happened tonight? It got busy. Anyway, right. So where is? Oh, I had it earlier. Bear with me 2 seconds, chat. It was right here. I've got something else to show you. It was here earlier. Son of a bitch. Right, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna go be right back one more time because never mind, I just found it. We're not going to be right back. It's okay. Do not extract out sacred globules. Well, if you die in the Emperor's name, just saying, if you die in the Emperor's name, gotta save the sacred globules. Right. So, as many of you know, I used to make these little books, and when I say little books, these. So you would just have like a little notebook. Do you guys remember I used to sell them on Etsy? I haven't made some in a while. They were okay. People liked them, but I didn't want to recreate the same ideas all the time, and I tried to do different things, but it was always a bit difficult to paint them and stuff, and wasn't quite sure how to price them and anything. I had one book left, and I was like, yes, I really want to do this. So I made this. This is my Death Corps of Krieg Field Handbook by Ironware Cosplay. The Death Corps of Krieg Field Handbook means it comes around with me when I'm in my Death Corps of Krieg. On the back, it says, in life, war, in death, peace, in life, shame, in death, atonement. And the Krieg logo. I made this little book, and on the spine, it says, Death Corps of Krieg Field Handbook. And what it is just a blank book. It's just a blank little book. Now, what am I doing with this? I tell you what I'm doing with this. I painted it up last night, just for shits and giggles. Like I said, just a really simple paint job with some copper. I really like the copper and the little gold accents, and the fact it's got my logo on it. It says Ironware Cosplay. Love that. This is my autograph book. And when I say autographs, screw celebrities. I'm not going to queue up and talk to celebrities and whatever. They are cool and everything, but no. This is my cosplay signature book. This book is coming with me to MCM London and pretty much every Comic-Con I can find, or a Comic-Con I attend. I'm going to bring this along with me, and I'm going to get my cosplay friends to sign it. The first person that will be signing this book, the first person that's going to put their signature, page 1. Page 1. This page 1 right here. As you motherfuckers know, you couldn't plan this. You couldn't plan this. Just what I was about to say. I was showing people this. Okay, Blue, Baba Kaiju. I was showing people this. I was saying the first person, page 1, who is going to be signing this is Baba Kaiju Cosplay. Because if those of you who don't know what Baba Kaiju Cosplay did for me, he gave me a birthday present. And I was like, cool, I love birthday presents. Thank you so much for the birthday present. The birthday present arrived, and I opened the cardboard box, and at the top is an invoice receipt from Nottingham Games Workshop HQ Forge World. And in the box was a resin Perturabo mini from Forge World. And I am so happy. I'm genuinely blown away. I couldn't believe it. So much, in fact. Actually, I'll show you guys. I've got it on my phone, but I have to watch out what I show you on my phone. Where is it? Not that one. I did a better one. I took a better one than that. There you go. I did this. The Horus Heresy box, I seatbelted it into my car. So it was safe. Perturabo made it home nice and safe. I'm very happy. Seriously though, it's been a roller coaster the past couple of weeks, and to have people like Siege Root come in tonight and just be fucking insane and gift a ton of memberships, and also join the Warsmiths, which blows my mind. But also Baba Kaiju, who was kind enough to gift me a very amazing birthday present. And holy crap, it cost a lot. I know how much it cost because I always looked at it and was like, I can't justify that price. And also, I don't want to give games over more money. But your timing is insane, Blue. Seriously. Perting Rabo. No, it's Peter Turbo. It's Pro Turbo. I fucking love that mini. Do you guys know the story of Pro Turbo? you guys don't know the legend that is Pro Turbo, I'm going to be mad as hell. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Pro Turbo. Hell yeah. Included the base, 28mm scale. There he is, Pro Turbo. Yeah, and also Warlord. Yes. 46.95. You can see that Pro Turbo hasn't got a price on him because Pro Turbo is priceless. That's why. But yeah, for those of you who don't know that old ass meme from back in the day, it's Pro Turbo. I'm Warrior Cosplay. Not interested unless it goes straight to your OnlyFans. Oh my god. Please no. Iron, as the coat is thicker, it should really sit really snug on the arm, mate. Trying to think. Oh, right. The trench coat. Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. I'm really excited. XP made in China. Yeah. China. Lost in translation, most likely. Let me just read some messages. I missed some messages. No, I know. I think that's everything. Oh, wait, hold on. Roman, you said, will you be making more? Making more what? Making more what? Making more lewd content? I don't make lewd content. Only on Iron Fans. No, I'm joking. There's no such thing as Iron Fans. There was, forever ago, there was Iron Fans. It was really funny. Shit you not, by the way, I legitimately signed up to OnlyFans. Not even kidding. It took so long. I signed up and called myself Iron Fans. And one person subscribed to me for £4. And it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever done. And Richard Burge was a legend shooting cosplayers. Richard was an absolute mad lad and did something for me that I, to this day, get a proper laugh at. Let me find it for you guys. Oh no! Oh my god, where is it? Didn't think it'd be this. I genuinely didn't think it'd be this far back. Holy crap! Oh no! I thought it would be closer. I thought when I typed this in, it would be easier to see, but never mind. Hold on. I will try one more time. Damn, I can't find it. Ah, man alive. Wait, hold on. Never mind. I know where it is. Gin Blitz, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm about to show people something funny. Shooting cosplayers. There he is. What? There it is. No, come on. Where is it? It's really funny. Yes, there it is. Richard Burge made me this. It's me in a hot tub with two Sisters of Battle. Oh, man. The things I did back then for shits and giggles. Like, when OnlyFans started, I decided to make one for shits and giggles. I was planning to post content on there, as in, like, normal content. Like, here's me making a prop and, like, a time-lapse and, like, stuff like that. It was amazing. Sensational. Oh, that's so funny. Flash is slag. Yes, Flash is here. I tried to make my first Krieg gas mask with hot glue. I will never do that. Oh my god, don't use hot glue. Use contact cement, for the love of God. Oh no. I can't imagine trying to use hot glue, like just hot glue. Once you contact cemented it all together, use hot glue inside, fine, to strengthen it. Man alive. Oh my god. We're doing weeklies today. Look at you guys are using my chat to just get your weeklies together. I love it. What? Use Discord, man. Use Discord. Like a good pair of lads. But no, it's fine. Stay in the chat. Enjoy. So yeah, the first person to sign this will be Baba Kaiju Cosplay for getting me Perturabo. I have a real Perturabo. Now, speaking of Perturabo, I have officially decided Perturabo will be professionally painted. To find someone who can do the level of detail and stuff that I would like is probably not going to be that difficult. But the thing that will be difficult is probably paying them, because it's going to be insane, probably, the amount of money, because I know commission painting is not cheap. But yeah, how is the voice acting, by the way? Me and Boo play Space Marine 2 together. Sorry. No, it's fine. Play Space Marine 2. I love it. It's great. I'm just happy that you guys are here. Sorry, mate. I've got a couple of requests for upcoming projects, so just waiting for that. Nice. I should be doing some voice acting for Yanovich for a video that he's doing. He wants some Kriegs and stuff, and I was like, cool. And he wanted a specific kind of voice, so I did this kind of gruffly sort of voice for him, and he liked it. So hopefully get some contact from Yanovich soon to be like, hey, can you do a voice actor for me? I'm like, yes, I have studio level condenser microphone and a Focusrite and editing skills, so I can edit away. But yeah, so in terms of things to show you so far, this is the last of them. I love this book, by the way. Now, by the way, you Roman, you did ask, am I making more? Were you talking about the books? I've just realized. Were you talking about these? I mean, don't get me wrong, I can make more. I'd have to order a bunch more books, but I probably could. But we'll see. Iron Warrior voice acting, let's go. I mean, like I said, for a Creaky boy, whether he wants me to or not is entirely up to him. I found it the other day I do a pretty good orc impression. Flash, I need to hear you do an orc impression at MCM. I need to. I've got some Iron Warrior shoulder plates, and they're steady as fuck. Yes, they are. Anyway, yeah, these are with Velcro. With Velcro. Who doesn't like Velcro? I love Velcro. Where are we? Flash. I found out last con my orc is mighty. Iron, can you do an ooh gas mask next to my autograph? Can I draw it? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Like, genuinely. You have... Everyone gets one page. And the way I want it, by the way, and I'll be explaining this to everyone, is you write your real name on top. You don't have to write your full name, but just write your real name in this blank box at the top. You write your real name there, your cosplay name under the line underneath it, and then a signature or a doodle or something that you would prefer to do in my book. So your real name at the top, your cosplay name, and then your signature or a doodle or something fun like that. By the way... Tom, you know you were saying you wanted to do a face. Well, I forgot I had that button. Tom's gonna go nuts now because I have that button. I'm waiting for the message to come through. Fuck. Yeah, I have to. I have a bunch of buttons here. It's. Good lord, I have a bunch of buttons here. I even have Madcam. It's when I'm angry. Or, for example...
Good news, everyone!
Or...
Bad news, everyone!
So yeah, I have a ton of audio buttons. I have... So, for those of you who don't know, I was gifted this when I was on Twitch, I believe. I was gifted this. And this is a Stream Deck. This is a Stream Deck XL, and in here are all my sound clips. And I have more here, and they're hilarious. There's so many, including like my drinking noise and stuff like that, my news, the train whistle, The train should be back eventually, by the way. I'm figuring out how to split audio to YouTube. Figuring it out. Slowly. There's a way you can split audio from certain tracks and videos on OBS or Twitch by ticking and unticking boxes, but I don't know whether you can do it for YouTube. I'm currently like in the midst of like looking for it. Oh, you look Tonk. You spelt it correctly this time, Flash, but you know, for you can have another one. Tonk. Love Tonk, by the way. Tonk is the best. Tonk's the newest thing we've got. Well, yeah, we have like I said, we have a ton of hilarious stuff on here. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, join the Discord, which I know people have. Was the only thing you wanted to say to me? I mean, yeah, if you want, yeah, yeah, just. That's what I wanted to say to you. Is but yeah, no, it's because I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just it hit me like a bus, and I was like, oh wait, I just did mad cam on the other screen. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I have the button. I was like, Tom will love this. But that's my stream back anyway. In terms of, by the way, in terms of MCM London, the meetup, which I'm quite excited for, I am gonna try and make sure this time that I don't like spread people out too much. I need to get people more condensed, because the last photo was great, but people had to like zoom their cameras like all the way out, and it's like, and it bows everyone. You can't catch the detail as good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the tall people, like as Blue, you included, all the tall people to go stand at the barriers at the back, all the tall people. Then all the people who are like kind of medium-ish height or have large props or something to go behind there, and then shorter people, and then people who can crouch or kneel, like us Kriegi boys, we can crouch and kneel and whatever. I know we have the Tanith boys who I think are coming, who will want to probably do like was it first rank fire, second rank fire, all that kind of stuff. We'll have a bunch of stuff like we want to do, but for the photo it'd be cool to have everyone just, you know, like doing cool like stuff. Tall group, 6 foot? Yeah, 6 foot plus, essentially. Me and Blue, whoever else is 6 foot plus. With that being said, I want to do one where everyone's posing, and I want to do one where everyone's just relaxed and laughing. And I want to like say something funny or whatever. So, just because it'd be really funny, and just be like, hey, let's do one where everyone's relaxed and laughing or whatever. I think it'd be really nice. That's my plan anyway. Fingers crossed it'll work, but I don't know. It's just, don't get me wrong, it's not hard for me to organize everyone, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, because organizing people to get everyone together, it's to have like what you call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but to have like an organized like way of doing it, but just have one person running it. I prefer to just do it that way. Just get it all done. Blue, you're saying, I just got your message. Your chat seems to have a big delay between showing up and appearing on your screen. Yeah, I know, and I don't know how. It's not massive. When it pops up on here, it pops up like maybe a second after. So I can see it there. It says Tom has just done it, and then it's just come up on screen. So that's how it's good enough. There should be a 1 second delay. There's no frame drop anyway. There's no frames dropping. The delay should be 1 second in terms of audio, but I don't know about anything else. But don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing I can do about it, because this is as much I can get. I'm getting about 15,308 kbps, so that's not bad. My CPU, I'm at 5.2%, and I'm running at 60 frames a second, so that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. I was 6 foot at last check, probably still growing. Still can't get to your height though. No, that's because Blue has an overactive thingy that makes him really cool. Imagination, that's it. No, not joking. But no, no. All the 6 foot plus people at the back, 5'8" at the front, and then 5'4", and then people who can kneel and crouch and whatever. That kind of thing. We'll do it in like a tiered system if I can. But what I try and do as well is I try to go like Kriegi boys one side and like Mechanicus one side, and all this kind of stuff. But it's really difficult to do that because for the fact that, like, blue is 6'6". Some Creaky boys are 5'8", and they won't work if they're stood behind everyone. So what I'm going to try and do for this one is just get everyone to do it in, like, height. Try to keep all the tall Creaky boys together, like Blue and myself, whatever. Try and keep all of us together. Get the flag and stuff and all that kind of jazz. There's a lot of stuff to plan. I plan it all beforehand. I don't just do it on the day. I do try and plan it as best I can. But, for example, we had that giant orc last time, and I was like, holy crap, I don't know what to do. So I just put him, like, here you go, in the middle. Yeah.
The Legion thanks you for your support.
Man, stop. You can't give me money. You can't give me money. You just bought me Perturabo. What are you insane, Blue? Stop. Stop. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You are a legend, honest to God. You. Everyone, by the way, all of you. Even, look, I don't want you to think that anyone here who hasn't become a member or donated to my stream camera or anything like that, I don't want anyone to think that you mean more or less. Okay? You're here. You're part of the community. Thank you so much. Okay? Ah, see, that's it. Damn it. Okay. So, this is the confusion. This isn't linked to YouTube. I couldn't get one to link to YouTube. I couldn't get this to link to YouTube donations because it goes separately. YouTube does it in a weird way. So, everything that's coming... Yes, you're right. That should be 10 now. I can manually update it if I need to. I haven't got it up here. I'd have to log in. But what I've just posted in chat, that's the link for this. Whereas the one for, like donor stuff goes separately. It doesn't mean that doesn't add to that. I'm still going to use that to add stuff to the stream. That's how it goes. Anything that Google pays me, so when I get if I get a monthly stipend from Google saying, here you go, or YouTube even saying, here you go, here's your little 60 quid or whatever, that goes into like a little savings thing I've got, and it says like workshop stuff. And that's literally what it is. So that'll go towards like lighting or another camera or a filter for the microphone or another cable or anything like that is what that goes towards. For example, I had to use some of the money recently. The two connectors, well, one connector even. I use GPU that has mini displays because it's the one that does all the calculations for me. And I plug it in and it goes to VGA because I have old monitors, because I have old equipment. A new PC, but old monitors and stuff. One of those died, so I had to use £6.99 of that stream money to buy a new cable. That's how I do it, because it's nice. It's nice to have like stream money and be like, cool, that is what I can use to buy a microphone or a Focusrite or a cable or this or that or whatever. It's how I got most of this equipment, was the donations I got from when you guys were on Twitch. And it's really awesome. No, Tom. You're here. You're here regularly. You're here every time I stream. That's enough. No one has to become a member or donate or gift memberships or anything. I appreciate it. I tell you what, though. Holy shit. I was watching Chapter Master Valorant stream the other night, and he has a daily membership goal, and he hits it every single time, and I'm like... It's insanity, is what it is. It's mental. I could not believe I call people who do that, like, for example, actually, I could call you that. So, Siege Root, for example, right? Siege Root, you are an oil baron. I call people who just go, I call you guys oil barons because you guys have so much money. For example, his chat, they're all oil barons. They give memberships out, like, they give like 20s and 15s and 30s, and I'm just like, what the blows my mind. Blows my mind. Genuinely. But no, you have no idea. I like to redistribute them. So you go to your oil field and you're like, I now must give to the poor. I can imagine Siege Root just there, helmet, gas mask, just full Krieg like regalia, just there holding a bar, just looking out at this huge oil field. Just these nodding donkeys just all day just pumping oil, and he's just like, ah yes, the oil fields. I love it, and you have no idea, guys. I appreciate it, all of you, genuinely. Now just put impulse control. Fair, Blue, fair. Please control your impulse control. You gave me Perturabo. You have no idea how happy I am. But it blows my fucking mind. It blows my mind. And like, don't get me wrong, Valrak has worked hard, and Valrak does a lot for his community. And he has so much to talk about. Like, he is like, it's Warhammer rumors, box sets, just any news, basically any news that Warhammer pumps out, he then takes in, reads up on it, and then tells his community and like gives his sort of opinion and ideas on like what's what and what's happening where. And I think that's really cool. I genuinely do. I love what he does, and he's very, very big in the community now. He's nuts comes to why. He absolutely is. He's genuinely insane. He's awesome. By the way, he's also a very good friend of mine. Actually, might as well show you because it's really funny. Chapter Master Valk and I are very, very good friends. Some of his community, and this is not a joke, by the way, some of his actual community, like real life human beings, genuinely were really shitty to me because they actually thought that Valrak and I hated each other, which is so fucking funny considering he's invited me to every single Valfest in Cardiff so far. And not only has he invited me, but he's given me just like free tickets. He's just like, yeah, just come along. You're my guest. I'm like, cool, thanks, dude, because we're friends. And it's just the funniest fucking thing that his community actually think, not all of his community, but some of his community think that we legitimately hate each other. And both of us have had to clear it up number of times to be like, guys, calm down. Like, seriously, guys, calm down. It's so funny. Let me grab this folder. And I will show you how close. This is how close Chapter Master Valrak and I are. Yeah, this is how close we are. I purge. Bye-bye. Love you all. See you at the con. See you at the con. Looking forward to it. Chapter Master Valrak and I absolutely hate each other. Completely hate each other. This is me at Valfest in my Space Marine. And yeah, absolutely, we hate each other. Cannot stand each other. We absolutely don't ever talk or anything. We're not nice to each other. It's so funny. We're genuinely good friends. He's commissioned me a bunch of times, and he's really awesome. I do have another Valfest folder here, and I just realized it contains the actual image that I want to show you guys. Hold on. There you go. That's me gifting a seal of chaos, an iron seal as I call them. I gifted Valrak an iron seal, and I think he put a magnet on it, but everyone took to this and went, he's proposing to the Space Marine. I'm like, no. No, he's not. He's not proposing to the Space Marine. He did also, hold on. He did also, I have to show you guys. He did also polish my sword. You can't do it. I love it. And he's so funny. Genuinely, you have no idea how genuinely funny he is and how good of friends we are. It's brilliant. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's genuinely here. There it is from the other side. Hold on, let me find. There you go. This is my favorite picture from Valfest. This is my favorite picture from Valfest. Just gonna leave that there. Is he? Hold on. Is he streaming right now? Is he streaming right now? If he's live right now, oh god, it would really suck if he wasn't live right now, and I don't think he is. No, he's live! Hold on. Oh no, please tell me it's not Walking Wednesday. That's fine. I was really worried it was gonna be member only, because he does member only streams. I don't have enough members yet to do that kind of thing. Hold on. Should I change the picture? Yes, I will. I'm gonna try and get him to look. I'm gonna try and get him to look at my stream. Here we go. Right, this is gonna be so funny. Oh my god, go away. Right, here we go. Hold on. I've messaged him. Whether he will is another thing, but it would be really funny. Come on. Oh my god, Mr. Titan, you're in his chat as well. Time for the Val rag. That's so funny. Oh, come on. Come on. Read it, damn it, you Imperial Fist loving bastard. Love it. Move that to there. See if we can get him to look at stream. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, Valrak. Be so funny. He's getting his chair back. Hold on, I've got an idea. Got an idea. There we go. He's spinning a wheel. Might not do. Returns from the musical part of the warp. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, that's grim. But yeah, anyway, right. If not, if he doesn't check the messages, not a problem. I've messaged him on WhatsApp to see whether he can see it. If he sees it, then great. If not, then don't panic. But it would be really funny just to see him see this, just for shits and giggles.
I'm a fucking Iron Warrior here. I'm an absolute scumbag loser. Reset.
He's saying some horrible things about Iron Warriors right now.
Reset goals.
It's Resetting all of his goals because he can. He's insane.
56 on that.
I'll leave this like this for now, just to see what he does.
And set this for
I'm gonna grab
tomorrow. Right. Is it working now?
He's got. Oh yeah, his daily goal. There you go.
Can anyone gift a membership and test it?
It's in 5 hours, and he's telling people to gift a membership to test it. He's such a scam artist. Anyway, I love him. Moving on. Just waiting him. Yeah, exactly. Just like let him chill out. If like I said, if he doesn't see the WhatsApp, then he doesn't see the WhatsApp. It's not a problem. Speaking of though, of like Valrak, I am working on a new shoulder pauldron for him.
Mate, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
He hasn't. Well, he's told me what art and stuff he wants or whatever. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, dude, thank you so much. I just saw your thing ping on my Facebook seed group. Thank you so much. All around lovely guy would definitely have a pint of tenants in them. I love that. What part of the UK are you from? Are you from the UK? I'd love to know if you're from the UK.
Have you heard anything about BA Terminator replacement?
Because genuinely, I thought like Cedric, I thought you at least I don't think you're from the UK. Let's see if you're still watching.
Mr. Titan, 40k, mate, thanks for coming back as a member. I love you. CH, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. I massively appreciate you. Thank you. If you've been gifted a membership, please say thank you to these legends. Iron Warrior Cosplay got gifted. Get him gone. Get this guy gone. How you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm just telling you I'm live.
Then the Sang not dead because he speaks to Dante. Technically, Sanguinius, right. Primarchs don't really die. This has been
there we
confirmed.
go. You're in Scotland! No way! Are you coming to London MCM?
Primarchs don't really die. Don't even. Dawn lives don't even. Thank you, Stephen. Mick Dawn does.
Are you coming? If you're coming to London MCM.
From the end of the Death series.
I'm so sorry about.
So yeah. Bro,
let me know if you are.
Awesome,
because we need to meet up and have fun.
Warrior Cosplay stream. How much of a loser is this guy for liking Iron Warriors? Mate, imagine waking up and investing all that money into a loser of a Legion.
He's being so mean.
Someone would have to slap sense into me. They go to the farm in the country like my dogs did. God damn it.
So mean.
Four skulls, mate. So there was four skulls, yeah. There basically was.
So funny.
Good evening, unskippable lads. Dawn is dead. Frappy, you love it.
There we go. Yeah, I just got gifted a membership to his channel. That's so funny. Gifted from
my super
CH.
chat was any word on the new Fracker Big Boss Orc to replace Gaz? No.
CH
hang on. Awesome. Apparently there is going to be
you literally have an Iron Warrior army. Yeah, he literally
model.
does. But anyway, look.
Or some type of big hate.
We'll go back to here because it's not long now until we're done streaming anyway. But still, so funny, so funny. I can't believe I'm live. He's live. And I just got gifted a membership while I'm live. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. There we go. Sorry, I had to add a bunch of stuff to it. But anyway, right. Right. Anyway, where is it? God damn it. If I tell you this, if I misplace something, it's not misplaced. If I just put it down, it's then gone. Even though my workshop is now tidy. Where the bloody hell is it? Nope. Can't see it. Unfortunately, I can't find it. If I find it, I'll post it and I'll show you guys. If not, I'll show it to you next stream. But right now, can't find it. But I will show you guys next time. Right. Anyway, enough of that. Let's finish off for the night by just talking. Where is it? MCM. Well, let me up by Armory Cosplay. Let's get this up. Right, let's just finish off by talking about this. I know we've already had a bit of talking about it, but it's just to complete up so that everyone knows what's going on. Remember, 3 p.m. down the bottom of the stairs on the left-hand side. Remember, that's where it is. For a scout. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Damn. I'll be in the States at the time. So I think, damn. You're going to America? Don't get shot, please. But obviously, I'd love to be at one of these events with you. MCM London, May and October. Every May and every October, I'm always there. But yeah, let me know if you're ever at an event or in the UK, down in Wales or even Englandshire. If I'm at an event, let me know if you're going to be there. Then we can meet up. Absolutely. But it'd really be awesome. Seriously, I want to shake your hand and thanks so much for all those memberships. I really appreciate it. So anyway, sorry. Down the bottom says left-hand side. That's where we're meeting up. Now, the last time we did this, it went really, really well. Let me just get it up on here. The reason I'm being like not anal about it, but the reason I'm being like, hey, here's as much information as possible is because I just want everything to go like super smooth. The last time we had, like I said, I planned everything around getting people to be in the group photo, but like I said, we had to split the photo up. So for example, oh god, go away. For example, this is what we did last time. Let me move this over. But you can see a lot of people are cut off. We have a lot of people cut off this side and that side because we were essentially spread out too much. So starting from the Kriegi boys, then moving around. See? Move around. So that's how we did it last time. And if I'm honest with you, there's these guys here, they're awesome and everything, but they're too spaced out. It's my fault. I'm the one who organized it, and I spaced people out a bit too much. And there's people back here who can't be seen. There's someone behind the Emperor of Mankind here who you can't see. So I'm going to try and like space some people out, get some more space, get the bigger cosplayers, for example, like this dude, the giant Skitari gun or something, try and get them at the back where they can still be seen, and try and get people more together. That's my plan for this one. So I'm going to be going around making sure that people are like close together. The Kriegi boys, for example, really good. See that they're nice and close together here, nice and close to the back. There's moi. There's a bit of a gap here, but that's because we had Yarrick. Well, not Yarrick. Well, yeah, Yarrick, I guess, like turned. So there's a bit of a gap there. But then you go into the middle here. Again, still like a little bit like cramped, like packed here. There's somebody behind this person you can't see. You've got a few other people here. No one that you can't see yet. You can't see. There's a friend of mine behind the Emperor of Mankind here. If you can't see, there's somebody behind there as well that you can't see here. They're literally here. You can't see them because of the banner. So I'm going to try and make sure next time, like, I get people together. That's my plan, to get people right crushed up together. Other than that, it all went really well, and I really enjoyed it. And it's such a good gang of people, and it's just so much fun. Now, when it's one group photo like that, it's fine. But when you have separate like photos and like you want everyone to be seen. This is a good photo, for example, so you can just see all the commissars and stuff, and it's really nice. This, for example, I love that photo because everyone's there. Yeah, there's a gap here. This person could be moved over and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, this year I'll organize people a bit better. I'll get people more squished up together, and I think that'll be much better because that's kind of what I'm after, is a more consistent like layout of people to get them like as close as possible without hindering their cosplay or hindering anyone behind them from being seen. It's also difficult to get people not to take photos. Bugs the hell out of me. But I'm also going to try and get a friend of mine to video me organizing people because I really like that part and I want to show people like how we organize it and how well it goes. It's nice enough to tell people like, oh, this still went really well, but then be like, but look, here's a video of how well it went. Like, I really love that. Me and Data need to team up with Jazali again. That was amusing at UK Games Expo. Hopefully, UK Games Expo. That's really cool. I love UK Games Expo. I haven't been to UK Games Expo last year. I need to go next year, hopefully. Happy to help position people. Photos needed. Oh, Flash, awesome. I will I will get people to go together. I normally use my voice. I'll also get you to stand next to me, and I'll tell you, can you get these guys closer? Can you get these guys closer? Can you pull them forward? I'd really appreciate that. My girlfriend also helps me a bit, but she's going to be doing a lot of filming and stuff for me too. I suggested Valor going Iron Warriors armor rather than Corsairs. I got told off. Yeah, he does. He doesn't like Iron Warriors. But I don't like Imperial Fists either because they're smelly and yellow. They're pee-pee boys. Pee-pee boys. I don't know why I said that. It's like that meme, the pee-pee und kaki in pee-pee kakelas. But no, honestly, it's so fucking funny. Happy to help with people. Yep, thank you. Also, tip for life, never let Davros hold your chainsaw to have a look at. He's a devious bastard. I tell you what, there's so much I want to do at MCM. The amount of TikToks I have planned is fucking unreal. I have a proper full-on list of them, and I can't tell you how happy I am with the ideas I have for some of them. We're not unhinged, but some of them are fucking ridiculous. But it all depends on if I can get the people to help. That's the only thing. To-do list. Hold on, let me just find. There's this one. Delete this. There we go. TikToks. Let's see. TikToks. Where are they? TikTok list. There you go. I have like the squishy walk and the big thud walk. I want to do that with me and my girlfriend, and I want to do that with the creaky boy as well, where I have a little creaky boy. I'm going to get a little creaky boy. You film it like really high up to make them look as small as possible, to look up the camera and then keep walking. Then you film the other one like right at the ground looking up, like bang, bang, bang. And I really want that. Krieg Shimmy, There She Goes. I really want to do that one. I fucking love that. There She Goes remix. Really funny. Just do a bunch of fun creaky ones. I can't talk right now. I'm doing hot guy shit. Shoot to Thrill, MCM. I want to do that one. There's like I said, there's a bunch. I need 40k cosplayers to do it. So what I'm gonna do is at the meetup, I'm gonna try and get people to film a TikTok for me. Whether they can is entirely up to them. Whether they want to be in a TikTok is entirely up to them. I'm not gonna make them, but I very much need as many 40k cosplayers to join in with that one. I'm doing one, and I've put it like, it died with Dan. I love it, because Dan is so fucking good. Dan understands TikToks like I do. Not saying I'm like a super expert, whatever, but Dan understands TikToks, and I fucking love how, like, I'll just show him a TikTok, and I go, I want to do this. He's like, okay, and I was like, I want to do it like this. And he just immediately goes, sure, no worries. And he immediately knows. And every time, we usually do it in one take. Every TikTok I've done with Dan, we do it in one take. And blows me away. It's Jazz, like, it's like a reward. You know, when you drink water, and it's like when you sat down sweaty, and it's text like when you've been filming TikToks and doing photo shoots with people all day, and I drink some water, and I'm like, it's like a reward. So I'm looking for, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do. If you guys are willing to help me, I'd be over the moon. There's so much. I'm really, really excited for it. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I can get a bunch of cosplayers. There is one TikTok I'm working on. And when I say I'm working on it, well, let's just say it's gonna be the most difficult one I've ever filmed in terms of how much content I need to film for the one TikTok. And it's not just 40k cosplayers. It's going to be like an MCM TikTok, but it's going to be packed. It's going to be... I'll explain to you more after the TikTok's done. And my plan after MCM as well, like I said, is to do an Iron Warrior Talks MCM London 2025. Because I love doing an Iron Warrior Cosplay Talks MCM 2025. Or Iron Warrior Talks this event, or Iron Warrior Talks, Valfest and stuff. That's basically what I'd love to do for MCM London. But for TikToks and stuff, that's where That's where I want to be able to show you guys like videos and stuff. If they do well, I'll be over the moon. If they don't do well, I'll be kind of sad. The one TikTok that I'm working on, the one I'm properly working on, the one I'm getting like right, that's the one I want to do the best. And I can guarantee you that won't do well at all. The one I work really hard at, and the one that just takes like 2 seconds will be like 1 million views. I'm like, okay, because that's life and that's how it fucking works. But anyway, other than that, that's what I'm planning for MCM London. That's what I've done for MCM London. I've got this ready. I've got my Krieg medic bag, which I have decided I'm going to put my working bolt cutters in them, the ones that move. I'm going to put bolt cutters in them, the giant syringe, hopefully if that doesn't break. If not, I could make a foam one maybe. The giant syringe for shits and giggles because it's funny. I can put this in it if I need to. If I don't want to wear it anymore, I can put it in my medic bag. I'm hoping to put like my squash and my drinks and stuff in there. But the bag isn't like super duper ultra mega strong because it is just foam and contact cement with hot glue. So hopefully, it can hold like some water or some squash or something like clothing or my wallet, keys or whatever. So I'll be using that bag for general stuff and whatever. But the syringe in it is going to be so funny. I'm going to open the bag and I'm just going to pull out this giant syringe, and it's going to be. There's so much I want to do. From me though, I'm Rory Cosplay. Thank you so much for being here. That is pretty much it for tonight's stream. It was a just chatting stream. Like I said, there was no mad amount of content I needed to do. Because mainly I've done it and I wanted to make like videos out of it instead of just doing a live stream. The shoulders are ready. The arm brace is ready. The medic gauntlet is ready. The medic bag is ready. My medic stick is ready. My medical stick. The suitcase, the Krieg suitcase has been repaired. I've put new wheels on it. I went to B&Q and bought some new wheels. Put some new wheels on it. Hopefully they'll last. Fingers crossed. If not, I have to buy a suitcase. I don't want to buy a suitcase. I just don't have the money for it right now. I've got another project that's literally, well, it's literally here, but it's here. It's behind here that I can't show anyone yet. I'm excited for it. There has been essentially and will be more soon. Mega ton of content about what I've been doing. So that's going to be really exciting. Once I say winter period, once MCM is done at least, and once all the vintage shows are finished for the year, there's one more tractor run I need to do with the tractor for Christmas time. There'll be the Christmas stream, and then that will be it until probably maybe March, April 2026. I was going to do... There was a little plan I had to do a New Year's stream. I was going to get a bunch of people over and do a New Year's stream. But I don't expect anyone to celebrate New Year's sat at their PC watching me and a bunch of friends get drunk. So I just thought, no, we'll leave that and I'll go out and do New Year's things with people. It is the 24th of September today. The 30th of September is the end of the month. That's a Tuesday. We'll then be going into October, which is October 2nd is the Thursday. So my next stream will be October 2nd. And I believe just to be 100% with you guys, I am going to be finishing for the winter very soon, due to the fact that it's going to get insanely cold in the workshop at night. It's currently 8:47. Usually around 10 o'clock it gets quite cold. Right now it's not bad. Fingers crossed it kind of stays this temperature. I know it's hard. It's bad to say because global warming and all that. But if by October 4th it's not bad, like temperature-wise, and it's actually quite nice and it's still mild-ish, because the nights are a little bit coldish. Then they get really fucking cold mid-October. And then, but I'll be gritting and stuff then, so I'll have like a rota to work around. So I'll have to watch out for when I'm on rota and when I'm not. So streams might be a bit sporadic if I start doing them in October. Streams might be on and off, on and off, on and off due to my rota. So what I might do is instead of making them all Thursdays, I'll look at my rota and plan my streams around my rota. We'll see. But if it gets to the point where it's not pissing down with rain all the time, or frigid cold to the point where my hands are all... I remember last time I was working here during, like I think it was October, November time. It was so cold. My hands were like cramping up and my legs were like in agony. I had the heater going and everything. It just wasn't pleasant. And then taking the equipment back to the house, it's just raining all the time. It's just horrendous. Do you remember the 21st night of September? I do remember the 21st night of September. But no, other than that, that's what my plan was like basically to finish October. But I'm going to be 100% with you. If it stays a bit more mild, I might do through October. Possibly do a Halloween stream. I wasn't planning on doing a Halloween stream this year, even though I've got my my pumpkin and everything that I made forever ago. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in October. But for right now, though, we're still gonna go, and I'll be back next Thursday, which will be the 2nd of October. I'll be back. Hopefully, it won't be as cold as I'm thinking it's going to be. We are gonna have a hard winter this year. I can see it happening. I can see this winter being probably one of the most difficult ones for us, like work-wise, but also for the UK, maybe even other countries. I don't know, but the UK I know is going to have a hard time this winter because it's gonna suck. I can see it happening. But I'm changing my Krieg up slightly for Halloween. Hey, do you want to know what's really funny, Tom? That's literally what I do as well. For Halloween, I changed the shoulders to these just like metal ones. Well, metal to these like bracer ones I made that covers the Velcro. I use my pickaxe or my sledgehammer. I have an American like miner's helmet that I've painted up, and I want to get a light for it. And not only do I want to get a light for it, I wear the same trench coat but without the chest box, and I have like a screw-in round respirator that I've painted up to look like rust, and I scare the shit out of people. And I want to do these Halloween fright night things that people do in like woods and stuff, where you drive your car through and people come out and scare you. That's what I would love to do, especially with my pickaxe and stuff and my gas mask and all this cool shit. But yeah, that's my plan anyways, to dress up like that again for Halloween. I did it last year. I don't actually remember the 21st night of September. No, I don't actually remember whether I posted it or not. So I'm going to check. Because if I have posted the costume, I can show it to you. But this year, I'm planning on using my pickaxe because I didn't have a very good pickaxe last year. Halloween. Yes, I did. There you go. Cool. There you go. So that's what I dressed up as last year. And that's what I plan on dressing up as this year again. It's terrifying, but this time I'll have my pickaxe instead of a sledgehammer. And I am hoping my plan... Right. I know... I've got time. I've got time. It's fine. Right. Check this out. I'll show you guys in a bit. I know you can't see right now, but I'm just eBaying something. I want to buy... Ah, man alive, not that one. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh my god, it was literally here the other day. I bet you. Now that I want to show you guys, it's fucking sold. It was an old miner's headlamp. Old headlamp, even. Maybe if I type in, like, old mining headlamp. Is that it? Yes, there it is. So I'm not going to show you the price or anything because the prices are fucking ridiculous. But I'll show you this. I was gonna get something like this, and it's a proper old like miner's lamp. But all I was gonna do was just swap the light out and the cable out for like, well, essentially I was gonna use this cable, but run other wires down it and have it as a different light and not use it as like not use it as a proper 12-volt thing. But it's got a little brass connector and stuff to it. But sadly, it costs an arm and a leg, so I won't be doing that just for this one Halloween cosplay that I do once a year. But if I can find like a really old beat up shitty headlamp that looks really good, or even like a slightly more modern one that I can weather up, I might do that. There was another part of me that wanted to do, have you guys seen, hold on. There was a part of me that wanted, let's just get this, make it open. That wanted to do a miner cosplay from Silent Hill, but this is all like rubber. All of this is like rubber and stuff, and their helmets and like masks and stuff, I can never find a decent reference for them. Like a proper, like this is exactly what they look like, and then I can make one out of foam or something. I can't find a decent reference for those. The torch I could probably find. It's just one of those big old battery torch things. I could probably find one of those. But like the giant belt and stuff, and it's just it was a lot of work and everything for just Halloween. There still might be a point where I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. But right now though, I just wear my Krieg cosplay essentially, like you said. I wear my Krieg cosplay and just fully just like change it up, except for the actual gas mask itself. But there are a few Silent Hill miners and stuff, cosplays and stuff I have seen. And they're incredible, don't get me wrong. They really, really are. But, you know, it is what it is. I need to go. You have got me even more excited for MC next stream. Really excited for it. See you guys on the 2nd. Do you know what? I think I'm going to call it there. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed stream. I do apologize. It was another just chatting stream. There will be more content and stuff soon. It's always difficult when you're doing cosplay stuff rather than like mini painting. If you're doing mini painting, you could just carry on with the same mini, paint another mini, yada, yada, yada. I do want to do that at some point. Whether I'll be able to, I don't know, because you need like decent light and camera that can zoom in and stuff. And it's like, you know, I don't have all of that. But like I said, if I get another, if this gets met, then brilliant. I can get another camera and I'll have this one and I can zoom in with that one and everything. But anyway, just want to say again, massive thank you to the following people. Baba Kaiju, thank you so much. Mr. Titan, but also my man, Siege Root. Thank you so much for becoming a Warsmith member. You are my second or third Warsmith now. And thank you again for the 5 gifted members to the Cannon Fodder community. Seriously, I can't believe it. So, Durka Does, Dan Sims, Totally Not a Turning from the Warp, Zeta Omega, and Ironfoot. Congratulations, you guys, and are members of the Cannon Fodder community. Be sure to link your YouTube with your Discord so you guys can access the members-only sections of my Discord. And if you're a Warsmith, do the same, and then you can access both sections of the Discord. And I'm really excited for that. The more members I get, eventually, I'm going to start doing a ton more stuff in the member sections of the Discord, where you guys will even get a members-only stream and stuff like that. But that depends on how many viewers I get. In 2026, there might be some big changes coming. Maybe, I can't tell you for sure, but maybe when it comes to where I stream, that might change. We shall see. There's always that little niggle in the back of my head that I'm currently trying to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to stay on YouTube, or do I want to go back to Twitch? Or do I want to find another platform? Which, you know, it's difficult. But I'm still thinking about it. I'm still, you know, preparing to change things back over again. I'm still slowly working at it. But right now, we're on YouTube and things are going very, very well. I'm very, very excited. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to sort out the audio that goes to YouTube or the audio that goes out to stream, I will try and change the way that goes and then do the hype train again. If a hype train happens, it will be for, you know, like X amount. I will set it up so that people know. But anyway, right now, it has been a pleasure talking to you all. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously. You guys mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate you all being here, taking the time to listen to a bearded man ramble about his cosplays. Hey, anyway, I shall see you all at MCM London at the end of next month. I'm so excited. But for now, from me, Iron Warrior Cosplay, I want to say a massive thanks to you all for being here. Hopefully see you again soon. But for now, I bid you all adieu. Bye for now.